Hey guys, I want to talk about something that I keep seeing online and has honestly been on my mind. I see people dealing with jerks who are making their lives miserable in social VR, on Discord, Instagram, TikTok, and all other online platforms. Cyberbullying is everywhere and it impacts people of all ages. And one thing I've noticed above all is people's reluctance to block other users. So let's talk about it, because I think a lot of us are making this way harder than it needs to be. Okay, I don't know your specific situation, but I see this pattern everywhere. Someone's treating you like garbage, making you feel like crap, and you're just taking it. Or you end up giving it back. It could be someone who used to be cool with you. Maybe it's somebody in your friend group, or it's just some random person who decided you're their target. But they're making your day worse, and you're letting them. And when people suggest blocking, there's always a reason why you can't. It's always complicated. It's always more complex than just clicking a button. But is it really? Let's be real about this. Blocking somebody isn't a big dramatic thing. It's literally just clicking a button. It's saying, I don't want to deal with you anymore. That's it. But somewhere along the way, we've made it into this huge thing. Like it's mean, or it's giving up, or it's admitting defeat. And that's just not true. You know what's actually giving up? Letting someone make you feel like shit every day, because you're too worried about what blocking them might mean. Let me guess some of the stuff that might be going through your head when you think about blocking somebody. So, they used to be your friend, and now they're not acting like it. But you remember when they were cool, and blocking them feels like giving up on that friendship. Here's the thing. If somebody's treating you badly, that friendship is already over. They ended it when they decided your feelings didn't matter. Blocking them isn't ending anything, it's just accepting what's already happened. Or maybe you're worried about drama. Like if you block them, they're gonna tell everyone you're being sensitive or whatever. And your mutual friends are gonna take sides. But you know what? If your friends think you should put up with being treated badly to keep the peace, those aren't great friends. Good friends are gonna be like, yeah, that person was being awful. Good for you. Maybe you think it's not that bad. Like, they're not threatening you or anything super serious, so blocking them just seems like an overreaction. But here's what I want you to think about. If somebody is consistently making you feel worse about yourself, that's enough. You don't need to wait for it to get bad enough. You feeling like crap is bad enough. Okay. What blocking actually is. Blocking someone is just saying, I don't want this person to be able to contact me. That is literally all it is. It's not saying they're the worst person in the world. It's not saying you hate them forever. It's not even saying they're a bad person. It's just saying, this interaction isn't working for me. So, I'm ending it. You know how you can choose not to hang out with someone in real life if they make you feel bad? This is the same thing. You're just choosing not to hang out with them online. And the best part, you don't even have to explain it to them. You don't have to justify it. You don't even have to give them a chance to argue with you about it. You just do it. Now, we all have the fear of making it worse. I know some of you are thinking, but what if blocking them makes them angrier? And yeah, that might happen. They may get mad, they may try to get around it, they might even get their friends to message you. But here's the thing, if someone gets angry at you for protecting yourself, that tells you everything you need to know about them. And if they try to get around your block, or get other people to harass you, that's when you block those people too. You can't control what other people do, but you can control what you're willing to put up with. And most of the time, people who are jerks online move on pretty quickly when you block them. They usually just find someone else who won't stand up to them. Now, this is very important. Your mental health is not negotiable. Look, I don't know what's going on in your life. Maybe school's stressing you out. Maybe home's complicated. Maybe you've got your own stuff you're dealing with. But I guarantee you don't need the extra stress of some person making you feel bad about yourself. Your mental space is limited. Your energy is limited. Why are you spending it on people who make you feel worse? I'm not saying you have to be mean to people. I'm not saying you should block everyone who disagrees with you. But if someone is consistently making your day worse, if you see their name pop up and your stomach drops, if they make you feel anxious or sad, even angry, that's your brain telling you something. Listen to it. It really is that simple. I do think we overcomplicate this because we're all worried about being fair, being nice, or not hurting people's feelings. But you know what's not fair? You putting up with being treated badly because you're worried about being polite. You don't owe anyone your attention. You don't owe anyone access to you, and you definitely don't owe anyone the right to make you feel like crap. The block button exists for a reason. Use it. You don't need permission. You don't need a good enough reason. You feeling like you don't want to deal with them is reason enough. And if you're worried about what other people will think, I'll be honest. Most people aren't paying as much attention to your online drama as you think they are. They've got their own stuff going on. Now, sometimes you may need more help. If someone's threatening you or sharing your personal information or trying to mess with your real life, that is bigger than just blocking. That's when you need to document everything, save screenshots, and get adults involved. That's when you tell parents, teachers, or possibly even the authorities. But for the everyday stuff, the people who just make you feel bad, who are negative all the time, who bring drama into your life, just block them. You don't need permission. You don't need a good enough reason. You feeling like you don't want to deal with them is reason enough. Look, I can't make you block people who are making your life harder. That's your choice. But I can tell you that pretty much everyone who finally decided to block someone who's been treating them badly says the same thing. I should have done this sooner. You deserve to enjoy your online spaces. You deserve to not have to deal with people who make you feel bad about yourself. And you definitely deserve friends who support you when you decide to protect yourself. So next time someone's being a jerk to you online, and you're sitting there wondering if you should just put up with it, don't. Just block them and move on with your day. Your future self will thank you. Trust me on that one.